Matthew, obviously, you're going to throw the ball to whoever's open, and defense dictates that, and we know that. But do you have to make a concerted effort sometimes when a guy's kind of in a low patch like Galladay's in right now to maybe try to get him the ball or find creative ways to get him the football and kind of get him going again?
I think we're always looking for chances to get our guys in good matchups and favorable matchups and try to let them go out there and win and, for me to throw them the ball. So Kenny's no different than any other guy on our team. Everybody's out there trying to do their best to get open, and I'm doing my best to try and find them when they do and get them the ball. So, I think we are always looking for opportunities and matchups in our offense.
I wondered the dynamic there of, I guess, imposing your will or letting the defense kind of dictate the tempo. How do you, I guess, balance doing what you want to do versus letting them tell you what you can do?
Yeah, it's it's a thing you got to push. You got to push the tempo. You got to play. Even if you're going to huddle, you got to play fast. You got to play at a speed that helps you and helps the offense out. So something we're preaching to our guys every day to make sure we're getting in and out of the huddle and going and playing fast and doing all that. Puts pressure on the defense.
Sorry.
You're fine.
What'd you do to offend the quarterbacks from the '90s? Because Boomer and then Rich Gannon this week.
What are they saying? I don't even care or know. What?
You didn't see Rich Gannon's comments?
No.
He just said you were overpaid, you're a stat king, some of the criticisms I'm sure you've heard. You got any?
No, I don't need to answer to Rich Gannon. So.
What is the recovery process when you take like 4.9 games worth of hits and sacks all in 1 week?
Just status quo, kind of normal. Just do everything I normally do. Nothing too much extra. I'm still young enough. My body bounces back pretty good. So I feel good. Feel good to go.
This isn't your position, but what is it like if a player, if there's a coordinator change in your position in midstream? How do you reorient yourself? In other words, you're going through that on special teams. You've done it with as a quarterback. What's that like?
I think it's different every time. Sometimes it's very similar. Sometimes it's way different. I think special teams wise, there's not as much terminology as say offense or defense. So I think as far as learning that, it's probably a little bit easier for our guys. But certain coaches are going to want things done a certain way, and it's on the players to adapt and learn as fast as they can.
The offensive line last week obviously couldn't have been happy. Have you seen any kind of renewed spirit with those guys this week of practice?
I think they're ready to go. I think last week, you see the stats of sacks and all that, but, a lot of that's on me too. I got to get rid of the ball and let it go. So I don't think, there are obviously plays that we can be better at really every position, learn from that and move forward.
Why do you think the offense has been struggling the last 2 weeks?
Just not scoring points. Just got to put the ball in the end zone more consistently. We've had some trips down the red zone, had some chances at some big plays. Whatever it is, you got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone. That's really, my job when it boils down to it.
How do you fix that? How do you make that better, for lack of a better term?
Put it in the end zone. Make those plays. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's not one thing. It's not, hey, we're missing this throw every time or that throw or this run or whatever. It's, getting down there and having negative plays. I think if we can just avoid some of those negative plays, we'll be in a good place.
Just want to circle back the red zone. Not to bring up a specific play from that game, but right after the timeout, there was, I don't know what happened on the play. It was one of the sacks. It looked like there was maybe a screen on one side, fake to the other side.
Yeah.
What was that play supposed to be? Was that just a bad call out of a timeout or miscommunication? What happened?
Miscommunication. It was supposed to be a quick pass left, and guys got just miscommunication.
So I just want to go back to one thing that Gannon said about it. He said basically that you weren't doing enough in the first 3 quarters, and that's where the stats come in, what he was talking about before. What more can you do early in games, or what more do you need to do early in games, I guess, to follow up on Mike's question, to get that offense rolling early, I guess?
Yeah, I think, it's on our list of musts every week is to start fast, go out there, and that's as a team. And I'm a big part of that team. I understand that, and doing what I can do to help us get points. Converting third downs, hitting big shots when we get it. Just make sure that, when we have those opportunities from the opening kickoff, we're ready to go. And the more I can, hit the throws and make the right checks, all that kind of stuff, the better we're going to be.
How much better do you think this offense would be if you guys were playing at a little more tempo, or is there a reason maybe that you guys are, milking some of the play clock, I guess?
No, I mean, I think we're, just huddling a little bit more than we have in the past. Just got to do a good job of making sure we're in and out of that thing and going at a fast pace.
Matthew, I kind of want to follow up on the Gallman stuff and Boomer. And it's not the first time that you've been criticized by an analyst somewhere. Why do you think that you maybe take a lot of criticism?
I don't know. I mean, they're free to talk about whatever they want to talk about, however they want to talk about anybody. I don't really pay any attention to it. Obviously, didn't even know it had happened, so maybe that makes them mad. I don't know. I don't really have any answer for you. It doesn't bother me. I answer to the guys in my locker room and our coaches and all that way before anybody else. So.
You don't hear about it from friends or teammates or Kelly or anything like that?
No, I really don't. To tell you the truth, I hadn't really no idea what he had said or any of that. So.
Do you want us to keep telling you? Shader might say something next week that we need to tell you.
Just let me know. I'll keep you up to speed. All right.
Gotcha. Any more questions?
You guys good? Appreciate it, guys.